A rainy day in Natchez, Mississippi. We're fixing to roll out and head toward Indiana. We just got heavy. We got some ground pressure. Now we're gonna see about make this delivery. Sorry about my voice and all that stuff. You know, I've been sick. I got the old bronchitis, man. It got me bad. Oh Lordy, I had to miss yesterday. I could have rolled out yesterday, which was Tuesday. Monday, I had to take the wife to a new surgeon. We're going to have wrist surgery. She has a wrist issue that's going to have to be taken care of. And we don't have insurance, so we don't know how that's going to turn out yet. But Lord's going to provide. He always does in His perfect timing, right? Hey, there's a hole there. Couldn't see it with all the water on the road. Yeah, Monday I made a delivery at 5 o'clock in the morning down in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. And then I came back and I had the wife in Jackson, Mississippi for 1 o'clock that afternoon. And then I came home when I went to the doctor Tuesday morning. I got me some medicine, and I felt really bad yesterday. Like I didn't think I could go anywhere. But I went ahead and scheduled a load, and thank the Lord today I felt a lot better. I started feeling a lot better late last night, and that sealed the deal that I was going to be able to go today for sure. You know, I wasn't going to cut out on the load, but I could have picked it up and took a nap. I got plenty of time on it. I'm good to go. I should get about half of it done today and the other half done tomorrow, and then deliver Friday morning. It's not the best rates, but it's going to help me get the revenue to cover the bills this week. That's what we got to have, you know. Got to have that revenue to cover the bills. I've been doing some vehicle work, and I haven't been able to post any of it because I'm not actually the one that's doing it. Old timer used to drive for us is doing the work. I've got a 04 GMC Sierra, man. We had to get our dash redone, and you can't find a dash for that bad boy. I mean, we looked and we would get one in and it'd be busted up. And the one I had was all kind of busted up. We took it to a mechanic to put a new console in, a new speedometer accessory thing there, and he tore the dash all up. So we finally found us a dash, got the air conditioner working and all that. So it's a lot better little ride. Now we got to get the radio done. Hopefully one day I can take y'all over and show y'all our little truck. I've had a lot of people want to buy that little truck, but I tell them that truck ain't going nowhere. That was my mama's truck. My mama left that to me when she passed. And well, actually my dad did, because it went from my mom to my dad. But my dad wanted us to have it because it was mama's truck. And now my son's going to end up with it because he's learning how to drive. Well, actually he has his license now. You know, power and prayer and hard work. I mean, we got his license. He passed the test all on his own. And that coming from a child that the doctor said wasn't going to be able to read, ride a bicycle or nothing. You know, because he's got autism and a few other things. But prayer and hard work, there ain't nothing like it. Man, we have been blessed with that youngin'. God bless him, love him with all our heart. I know he's put up with a lot trying to beat everything, and he's proud of himself for all of his hard work. Countless hours of pushing, you know. We're doing it. We're winning. And no matter what, that's what keeps us going. We're winning. Even when it seems like the deck is stacked against us, we're still winning. We're still extremely blessed. But ain't it a rainy day? I mean, the water is staying in. I forgot where I was, y'all. That car splashed that water on me and just erased my memory. It's gone. we're just grabbing another load for Advanced Trucking, and we move it, trying to take care of this truck, trying to take care of everything we got going. But yeah, I feel kind of bad. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this video. I just wanted to make something so I can put some content out there for you guys and gals. I did not make it to church this week. I was too sick. I haven't been this sick in a while, y'all. I had pressure on my cheekbones. When you touch it, it was just painful to touch. I haven't had this bad of an infection in quite a while. So I will be very weary this week, traveling mostly days to make sure that I don't get too tired to drive and make sure there's somewhere to park safely without any issues. I'm going to park somewhere north of West Memphis, Arkansas. I don't know where I'm going to get diesel yet. I still got over half a tank, so that's going good into this week. I didn't know if I was going to make enough revenue to pay my bills if I couldn't go out today. But as it is, I think I'm going to be able to come about $3,800 for the week. That should cover my bills and my fuel and make a little check. Won't be no big check, but it'll make a little check. If I can mess around next week, pull a good one, that'll help. Been having some stuff going on with the cars. We managed to get a 2000 Buick Park Avenue Ultra. It has a supercharger in it. And I've learned some things about it. You gotta check the oil in the supercharger. I didn't know that. You gotta run premium because you have a supercharger. Didn't know that. So we got the car from her grandpa, and that's gonna help us not have a car note. I have had to do some work to it to get it road ready. We still got to get some tires because the tires that are on it are awful. Like, I don't even know if they'd make it back to our house. So that's our next thing to do. It's going to be $400 for some tires. Which ain't bad, but it was $200 something for one tire on her Yukon, which we don't have the Yukon anymore. We had to let it go. Because, the business closed down. We're not making near about as much money. We've had to make a lot of changes. I know I hadn't talked a whole lot about that, but as y'all know, I'm an open book, and I'll get around to it. It just takes me time. I gotta really feel like getting the video out there and not making crap. I don't want to make videos that's just not good. I made one with my gross numbers Monday, and it didn't really get a lot of play. I figured it would have got a lot of play. But that's all right, I do it for me just as much as I do it for y'all. But most of all, I want the good Lord to be praised in all we do. And like I say, I'm so blessed. He keeps me going. He always comes through in His perfect timing. And when you stand back and look at it, you can just be amazed at how much things work out to the good when you don't even think they're gonna work out to the good. And if I'd have made a lot of different choices, I'd have been a lot better off. But He allows us to make mistakes. He allows us to be around folks we ain't got no business being around. And He gives us plenty of rope. And that's how we live and we learn. That's how we figure out life. He's not a dictator. He don't want mindless automatons serving Him. He wants men and women of good character, good morality, and are believers to believe on Him and trust Him and have faith. Try to live the right way. Without Him putting His thumb on our head and commanding every move, we are our own individuals and we are answerable to Him. It is appointed to man once to die and then the judgment. Remember that. Once to die and then judgment. And our God is just and fair. You will not be up there trying to say he's not fair or just. When you see it from that side, you will understand so much more. Like I was telling my dad this last week, people get so enthralled with what's on this earth. You can take the richest man that has ever existed and tell him, okay, you can have all your stuff, all your wealth, and bring it to heaven. You can bring it with you. And what he don't know is when he gets to heaven, he's going to be surprised, because with all his stuff, with all his possessions, and all his money, when he gets to heaven, he will be poorer. He'll be the poorest of the poor. He won't even begin to mount up to what God wants to give us. Jesus said he is going to prepare us a place. The creator of the universe is preparing us a place. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be just what we want, just what we need. And nothing on this earth is going to make a hill of beans. So don't think you want to take what you have with you. Don't think there's something here that you'll be missing if you accept the Lord God Almighty. Because you're wrong. This life is extremely short. This life is not worth losing your eternal salvation, your eternal rewards. I promise you it's not. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm halfway done. And it seems like just yesterday I was a teenager riding around town in my old pickup trucks, acting crazy. Life is short. Life is fragile. Accept Jesus. Run to him. Because none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. These bad storms probably took a life at some point through the night down here in the south. You think those people, when they woke up the morning before, said, oh, well, I think I'm fixing to die? No, it hits us all unexpectedly, because even some people believe, most people, even on their deathbed, believe they're going to come off of it. You need to be ready. You need to have your soul right, because you only get one chance. It is appointed to man one time to die and then judgment. Don't meet Jesus with your sins still unrepentant. Don't meet Jesus without being a believer, please. Eternity is going to be a long, long, long time. No end to it. Let's spend it in paradise with the Lord, having a good time, appreciating creation and God and everything. It's going to be so great. Yeah, y'all pray for my wife, pray for me, and pray for my youngest even sick. He's trying to get over it. He's been pretty sick. I don't know. I think I got mine the other day. I was in Houston, and it was really, really windy. And I had the windows down because I was being stubborn and didn't want to run the truck. Plus, my truck turns off. The computer's not been set. It even with just the trailer brakes and the idle turned up, it still dies in 30 minutes. It turns itself off. We got to get that adjusted, but that's no biggie. We just got to have a moment to get up there and, still make $1. Which I think we'll be going in for a service before too long too. So we'll see about all that. We're in a rainy Natchez, Mississippi this morning. I didn't get too wet getting loaded. I actually done pretty good. Praise the Lord. But ain't nothing worse than starting your week out soaking wet. But yeah, I think when I do get a time to show y'all our vehicles, you might like them. I know I love my little truck. My wife is going to love my little car. We got the air working yesterday, and we changed the oil and antifreeze and the supercharger oil and all that stuff. But we about got it ready. If we can just get the tires done, it's going to be great. Now Natchez, if y'all ever come down here, is full of red lights. Sometimes I just can't stand coming through Natchez. Because you come through Natchez, and then you got to go over through Vidalia, and they got a bunch of red lights. Faraday's got a couple red lights. It gets old trying to travel through all that. But it's not as bad now because I got an automatic. Look at that old yellow freight shaker right yonder. We got him a load or something. MGM trucking. He's pulling on it too, boy. Blow some smoke. There you go. Get it again right now. Blow that smoke. Wonder what he's got up in there. I have no idea. Couldn't begin to tell you, but he's got his dark streaks. Catch my breath, y'all. I feel pretty rough. You talk too much, right? There's the Natchez National Historical Park to the left, and that is the Parkway Baptist Church to your right. See them pretty magnolia trees? Magnolias. My family are extremely allergic to the magnolia flower. They're pretty, love to look at them, but the family is really allergic. He must be in a real big hurry, darting in and out of traffic like that. I reckon he's got places to go, people to see, and things to do. There's the Ambassador's Worship Center, Word of Faith, down there to the right. We coming up on the car lots up here on and Home Hardware up here on the right. Then down the road a little piece, we got the Walmart and the school over on the right. Going over the railroad track. See, there's a school to the left. I think that's the junior. That's elementary to the left. There's Home Hardware to the right. They're real big down this way. I used to work for them years and years ago. They wasn't too bad. It was a growing company, and they bought out the company that I was working with. I could have stayed with them, but I wanted to drive a big truck. And that's what I did. I've been out here driving these old big rigs. We're finna go over the Natchez Trace Parkway. No commercial vehicles on the Natchez Trace Parkway. Nope, don't do it. There's the exit right there. Here comes one of them tracers. Walmart's going to be in the bushes over on the left. And there's the school over on the right. National Guard Armory's back under somewhere too. See, there's the Walmart sign. It ain't exactly easy to get your big rig up in there. I have done it once or twice before. Had to meet somebody over here, and that was about the best place to do it. Actually, one of them was a guardsman. He came over from the National Guard. Talking to him about my brother. My brother was in the Guard for 20-something years. And he was law enforcement. He liked to carry a firearm, right? He sure did. One thing he got great joy out was shooting his fire guns. Shotguns, rifles, pistols. He enjoyed it all. We even had laser tag when we were kiddos. Which we were playing laser tag one time in the house and come around the corner and he busted one of my buddy's noses with his laser tag gun. Laser tag got to be a full contact sport that day. But there ain't much more left out of Natchez. There's a Freightliner dealership down here on the edge of town, right down there by Highway 84. gonna get caught by one of these right up in here. Always do. They got a Pizza Hut right here to the right by the liquor store. I used to deliver behind that Pizza Hut. They used to be an Aaron's rental. You know, I spent a long time delivering for them when I had my company. Probably shouldn't have never left it, but I did. But I did. There's a nice little car wash right there to the right. You know, that's pretty good money when you have a car wash. All you gotta do is a little bit of maintenance and just collect your money every day. Car wash, laundry mat, those type of things. Just collect your money, which it's easy to get washers and dryers nowadays through places like Aaron's and such. There's your big old motorhome on the right for sale. How would y'all like to have that to go on your weekend excursion? I bet it's got 99 problems. The fuel mileage is the main one. Yeah, fuel mileage will get you. And them big old rascals there, you know. It's bad enough in this truck. You know, get 8 miles to the gallon now. That's about what I'm averaging because I try to haul lightweight, trying to slow down. Makes a big difference. Today I'm a little heavier, but I had to get something to get out of here to where I can get a big enough rate to come back home by Monday to have enough revenue to pay all my bills. That good coffee. A few body shops. There's one to the left. It's called Miss Lou Body Shop. And you got Pro Automotive Specialist over here. And Sanders Collision right there. And there was another body shop up the road back there. See how that water's standing on the edges? I'm just going to be glad if I can make it pretty good ways without getting held up. Now over to the left is Puckett Equipment. And right down the road, you're going to have the John Deere, which should be a Stribling. And Stribling is linked in with the Freightliner. So if you get to looking to the left, you'll see the Freightliner place, and then you'll see the John Deere. That's Empire Trucks and Stribling Equipment right there. That's a pretty new outfit here in Natchez, but Empire Trucks is growing all over down this way. I thought I had a good setup with them, but last time I took my truck, it kind of didn't work out for me. I was maxed out on everything, so I was done. I gave it a good fight though, I did. I fought for as long as I could. Now I just got to clean up the mess. There's our little truck stop here at the corner of 84. Look at that highwayman sitting there. He's waiting, ain't he? He's going to mess somebody's day up. Hopefully it won't be mine. Well, it's been 24 minutes, it's going to be 25 minutes. I guess I've rambled enough. I just kind of want to let y'all know what all was going on, how things were going today. I'm going to try to save my breath and make these miles, and I'll try to hit y'all up later on this week. God bless. I'll catch y'all on the next ride.